Hey, what's up everybody? Just gonna do another weekly update video, I suppose it is. Testing, kind of. I think I figured everything out, but guess what, guys? I found the way. I found a secret to record video from my Microsoft Livecam Cinema in at least a decent resolution. Better than actually the one that it says it records at on my 2010 iMac, on any iMac it looks like. Because what was really weird to me was this webcam worked perfectly fine on my 2006 17-inch iMac with integrated graphics, using QuickTime Player 10 to record it on macOS 10 Lion. But no other computer that I've had since then, and I've had much better Macs since then, has worked with it nearly as well, using QuickTime Player 10 on the same version or other. I don't know what was so perfect about that computer that made it work, but it did, and it didn't work on anything else. And to this day, I did not figure it out. But I did figure out how to do it now. And that is with QuickTime Player 7. QuickTime Player 7 Pro, which lets me record at 1280 by 800. So it's 16 by 10, not 16 by 9. I don't know of any way to change that, but it is what it is for now. So yeah, that's just what it is. And it works though, it's not laggy. The file size is fairly big. I'm at like 100 meg now. But for just doing vids like this, it should be fine, because I'm trying to keep my vids under 20 minutes anyway. Yeah, so I think I figured it out, guys, and that's going to help me a lot going forward. That's going to help me get vids out a lot easier and a lot more efficiently with this setup, which is good, because I don't plan on changing my computer out. Excuse me. I do not plan on changing this 2010 iMac out. And yes, I am still using the 2010 iMac, the old fucking legendary computer. The 2010 iMac that I have beat to hell. In the same way that I beat the Latitude to hell. I mean, it's all the same. Hard drive, I lost my hard drive, all of it. Just the evolution of the computers is the same. So this computer has been beat to hell. No problems with it though, other than the hard drive being dead. And I'm using an external. I could crack it open to swap it out, but I have yet to do that. I'm gonna at least take the glass off of it though at some point to clean the in between the screen and the glass, because there is dust and just dirt collecting under there. So I see like rainbow specks from that, and it's annoying, so I'm gonna have to do that at some point. But I don't plan on buying a new computer unless this one completely fails. Then I will. Which it could happen. It could happen at any time. But for now, I don't see any problems with it. The only problems I see with it, I think, are related to the browsers. Or iTunes. Because for some reason on Sierra, iTunes is really... most of the time it works perfectly fine. I do use it quite often. And it works fine. But sometimes you'll get really weird crackly audio, especially like when you're scrolling through the list. It will crackle, but sometimes it just crackles on its own, but mostly if you touch anything else, it will crackle. And it's not like I have other applications open, it's not like I'm doing anything else on the computer. Not even with iTunes, it just does that randomly. Quitting iTunes and restarting it doesn't fix it. It just, you gotta restart the computer, or maybe logging out, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. Maybe there's some sort of memory leak or some weird thing going on in the background that I'm unaware of. It hasn't happened in a while, so I haven't gotten really a chance to look into it, but it does do that. And then, especially Safari on Sierra is messed up with multitasking. With YouTube in particular, YouTube crushes that computer, or this computer. It just, something about it destroys it. Going in and out of full screen for videos is a very difficult proposition. Having more than one video open, even paused, like more than one tab with a video on it, destroys it. So I was trying to compare some stuff and it was a nightmare to do. I ended up just abandoning it and doing it elsewhere because it was too difficult. So that's a problem, but generally the computer works fine. I don't have any problems with it. I'm thinking these are just browser-related issues, and possibly just due to the age of the machine and not necessarily my hardware going bad or software even being messed up necessarily. So I'm hoping that is the case. Yes, it's because I've been running this computer for a while now. I've had it since July 2019, and before that I had my 2008 iMac, which I had from April 2018 until I got this guy. Before that I had a 17-inch iMac 2006 that I mentioned earlier, and I ran that from November 2017 to then. And then before that I had some various Windows computers, like my HP Pavilion 6640C, a Compaq, both of which are still in service. They still work fine. But yeah, in that ThinkPad, which I'm still using today. I use that computer almost every day, if not every day. But I like Mac. I like to have a Mac going, so I have this guy. And then before that, all that stuff, I had the Dell Latitude D620, which had its hard drive fail, and I did end up reviving it, and it works fine today. However, the CMOS battery died in it in 2020, which is a shame, but it is what it is. That just happens with age. But that computer still works fine, but it's just too damn old, too slow. You just can't use that computer anymore, really. Maybe with Linux you can figure out, but I'm not really into Linux myself. I get why people are into it, but I'm not. So, I'm holding on. I'm really holding on to this computer. But speaking of the 2008 20-inch iMac, I got that thing over there, which is why I'm making this vid over here. Pulled over the other desk to make this vid. And it's been a while since I've done this desk setup over here, because it's not particularly practical to do it often. But I'm doing it now. Last time I did it was October. You can see my one pickup scene from October that I did over here. And then before that, you can see the video I did pretty much of a similar angle as this with the life cam I did in January of 2020. So, been quite a while. Definitely has been quite a while. But right now I am clearing off, or not clearing off, but I'm cleaning up my 2008 iMac, because I ran out of space on that thing. Some of you may be aware of that. I ran out of space completely. I got like 3 gig free on that computer. So I'm going to go in and clean it up, sort it out, at least preliminary. Just straighten everything out, know where everything is. Got to know where all my files are, know what I have and what I don't, and what I need to get rid of, and just all that stuff. I have most of it backed up on the I got a sneezing problem today, guys. I tell you what. G drive, 750 gig drive that I've been backing up to. So, yeah, I know my hair's a little bit bad. I got fucked around a little bit, so that doesn't help. But you can, whatever. Yeah, cool, right? Oh, I pointed in the wrong direction. See what? Fuck that goddamn shit. But whatever. Wow. But yeah, I'm gonna get on that thing and clean it off, sort it out, and take care of it. Because from what I can tell, I had more stuff on this computer because I just basically copied the install. Also, by the way, you guys may remember, I was using for a long time that MacBook, the Symphony of a Dying MacBook Pro. I was using that 15-inch MacBook Pro that was completely destroyed as a target disk, basically as a hard drive, which was a very complicated setup, more so than it needed to be, but I put off buying an external for so long. So I was using that. I put off buying an external till the fan died on that son of a bitch and it started making those weird musical tones. But I got on that install, which is the same December 2019 install that I showed off in that New Year's video. It's the same install. I just used it with target disk mode. That thing is slow. That install got horribly bogged down. El Cap, it's horrible. Horrible. I was out of space as well. So that thing really was bad. But I just basically copied everything off of that install onto this one, and that install was pretty much a patchwork from what I was able to save from my original hard drive, which failed on July 1st, 2020. There's the video still up there. It's a catastrophe. But since I moved everything over just hastily, everything was kind of just thrown together, and it was a mess. And I did clean it up. I have it almost entirely cleaned. I think I have it to the point where I know where everything is. I have stuff that I want to keep, and the stuff that I don't want to keep is gone. It's all gone. Some of it's been backed up, some of it was deleted. And that gave me a bunch of free space. I have a lot of free space on this guy. More than I had on my original drive at its end. I have quite a bit of free space, which is nice. So, yeah, it freed up, God, like 70 gig or more. 70 to 80 gig I got back just from that stuff, man. Wild. And I've gotten a lot more files since I was using that guy, so it might be like 30 or 40 gig that I get back, but still, that's nice, man. That's nice. For a 250 gig drive, that 40 gig is going to make a big difference. And will actually let me kind of use that computer if I need to, because right now it's out of space. So if I clean that thing up, maybe you'll have a little bit on there, but I'm not planning to use that computer for much. It's just kind of an archive of of the time that it came from, I guess. But it needs sorted out, because there are some files I don't need anymore. There are just things that are completely irrelevant, so they gotta just be deleted, and then I can free some space up from them. Because the amount of shit that I found that was crap, just garbage, is incredible. It's all just junk, so get rid of it all. And that's what I've spent the last few months doing, is just getting rid of trash and sorting things out, straightening things out, or at least trying to. There is some resistance on that, but I'm trying to, and I mean in every way possible, I'm straightening things out. But computer-wise, I want to do that one. I might do the 2017 iMac, the 17-inch. I guess it's not a 2017 iMac, but that's when I got it. But that thing is really a bitch to get into. And my TV, the Samsung TV that was in the basement for a long time, if you might remember, I slammed that 17-inch iMac off the back of that thing so hard, it was loud, but it didn't seem to do anything to the computer. Thank God. But I just thought that was funny. But yeah. Yep. And yeah, it's been a stressful few months, guys. It really has, which is part of why I haven't posted much. I made my whole departure, which wasn't like a quitting YouTube video or anything like that. Although I knew when I made that vid that I wasn't probably going to upload as much for a while, just because I'm trying to get everything straightened out. And it is going to go down, man. Like, it's all there. I'm not going to get as much money as I had hoped for, which kind of sucks, but I'm going to get quite a bit. Which I'm not going to use much of it for collector purposes. The only thing I'm thinking of is a new Xbox. Yeah, of all things, guys. Just because of the fact that Xbox One that I have been using with that capture card, which I actually just have here, so you can see what it looks like. That Xbox One isn't mine, and the person who owns it's probably going to be moving out of here pretty soon. I've been living with them since the thing that I'm not going to say. You guys know what it is. I almost said it. I don't want them to get... They probably won't mess with my video, but whatever. I don't trust them. I don't trust Google. I don't trust YouTube. I don't trust any of them because they fucked me up so hard in the past. But since March of 2020, I've been living with this person, and we lived together before then, years before. So I've been borrowing their Xbox One, and they're gonna move out, and I'm gonna move out. So I'm gonna need my own console. So $300. I'm thinking I'm gonna get a Series S console, maybe spring for a Series X, but I'm trying to save as much money as I can. The only advantage is because I'm using a 1080p TV. I know I have the, it's hard to point with this fucking flipped camera, like I say, man. It's hard to do. Everything's flipped for me. It's not flipped for you guys though, or is it? Or is it? Oh, it's not flipped. Okay. Anyway, but still, for me it's flipped. But the only advantages of a Series X is going to be the disk drive. But I have almost all my 360 games on digital. I have all of my Xbox One games on digital other than Battlefront 1, which is cheap. And I have some of my original Xbox games digital. And I want it mostly so I can have non-modded console access to the Battlefront DLC. That's like one of my main reasons. But Halo MCC, Halo 2, it's fabulous. Halo 3, and then I don't like the fucking updates that they're doing. I know I praised the updates that they did to Forge for a while there, but it's like the new map sucks. The new armor doesn't look anything like Halo 3 armor. It's no good. No good. Shields and sword, like, come on. But that's a whole different bit. Whole different bit. So, yeah. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. But I was saying, I'm just getting things straightened out. It's been a damn stressful few months, but I think I'm taking care of things. In a couple of weeks I should be cleared for most of it, and then it's just straight to moving out of here. So we're coming there. It's definitely coming to fruition. It's coming together. But it's taking time and it's stressful. But at the same time, there are parts of the last few months that have been thoroughly enjoyable, to say the least, which is good. Things I have not really been able to experience before, I've experienced, which is nice. So you can make of that what you will, but I'm living, I'm experiencing life, which is nice. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of different things that I had never done before. Varied things. Most of them are not illegal, though, I'll say that, because I'm an adult. So, yeah, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. But anyway, I figured out the camera. I figured out this, so I'm happy about that, man. We're at 900, we're just under a gig. So, cool. Cool, man. But yeah. So that's pretty much my weekly update. I think it's 23 is the weekly update this time. In my old Archie bunker that has really fallen apart. You know, I used to like sit down in the son of a bitch, or like when I do the Deuce Brotherhood, I'd be like this, like the Be So Sure update video. But it is what it is, guys. I keep saying that, but everything is what it is at this point. Things are just kind of what they are. They just are what they are. So yeah, 2021, quite an interesting year. I'm still riding with the 2010 iMac, the beast, man. It's just piece by fucking piece. This is a great computer. For 50 bucks, this was a steal, absolute steal. Yeah, so very happy with this computer. Even still, after all the hell I've been through with it. But doing that, and I've actually, so far, guys, I have made more videos in 2021 than I had made it in 2020 at this point. And looking back at like the January, February videos of this year is a trip. Very interesting for me to see anyway. But yeah, like when I had the 27-inch iMac, and that feels like a long fucking time ago, but it was only about 3 months ago that I sent it back. So crazy stuff. And we're only at May 19th when I'm making the vid. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying life as well. I mean, I'd say I'm enjoying life overall, but it's fucking stressful as well, so yeah. But I hope you guys are enjoying things, and I will catch you guys later. Like I said, I don't know if I said in this vid, I have done multiple takes, but I'm going to do a pickups vid in the next couple weeks, so catch you guys later.